What's up? What's up?
Devin, you're obviously familiar with Chris Paul. What are you seeing with him now, playing with Wemby and maybe the role he's trying to fill for that group is obviously better than they were last year?
Yeah, I mean, doing what he's done in every situation he's been in, and that's enhance his team, accelerate growth, get everybody around him, up to date and on a better path. So, it's not an easy thing to do.
I'm curious, when he first came here in the first initial talks you guys had, could you sense that it was going to lead what it led to, or at that point were you like, look, let's just try to figure each other out and then we'll see what happens?
I mean, a little bit of both. I never put a ceiling on, what we're capable of. I never downgrade his resume and his career and what he's capable of and what he's done. So, I knew having a backcourt partner like that, we could do some pretty special things. But, developing a relationship off the court too is, a relationship that I'll hold on to forever.
Obviously, 1 point away from 15K for your career here. I know you've reached a lot of these milestones before, but does it ever, as you continue to rack them up, does it ever ever take a minute to sit back and appreciate those things, or how do you kind of process the next one?
Yeah, I mean, I take it day by day. Obviously, 15 is one of those numbers. It's a pretty big number. But to do it all here in one organization is something that's super important to me. So, it's been a ride. It's been a journey. It's been a roller coaster. So, I've just been having fun with it. Taking all the experiences in, trying to cherish every moment, and do most of the reflecting when I'm done.
And then, as far as the NBA Cup games are concerned, I know you've said that you like the NBA Cup style and the addition that it brings. Is there like a tangible difference between these games and the other games? Like, you guys talk about the standings and point differential, that type of stuff?
Well, I have Ryan and Oso tell me they need their 500,000, so I think that's the biggest difference. But I think it just sparked interest in the beginning of the season for fans and us also. Just a wrinkle in the game, give you something different. At first, people were saying they don't know how they feel about it, but you can tell the teams embrace it and take it in. And obviously, everybody wants to go to Vegas and just play some good basketball.
How much are you guys kind of follow up on that? Just talk about that tonight is a must-win for the Spurs.
Yeah, I think it's a must-win, and then we need Memphis to beat Dallas. I'm never hoping, hearing about another game, but it's all fun. So, we know we need to win. We know point differential matters, so we'll go out ready to go.
Look, how have you enjoyed playing for Coach Bud in this step so far?
It's been fun, man. Great experience. Just picking each other's brain. Seeing behind the scenes what he's done in the past and why it's worked. So I'm a student first. I've had a few different coaches, and it's always a privilege to be able to learn different styles of play and just learn the game at another level.
Where do you feel like you guys are at compared to your own expectations so far, and what do you feel like you got to keep building on moving forward?
I mean, it's the same recipe every season: stay as healthy as possible. But it's a long game. I mean, it's a long season, so you have to manage that properly. But we're on the right track. I think as of recently, we played some really good basketball. We dropped that game versus Brooklyn, but Brooklyn's been on a ride right now, so we'll take that one. But we just gotta keep pushing forward, keep getting better.
What got pointed out to Bud not too long ago that you had to play for so many coaches here, and he wasn't aware of that. And he agreed that it wasn't ideal, but he said, no, look, he's the type of player that probably picks up something from each coach, adds it to his game. What has that process been like, just so many coaches during your time?
I mean, you just see what works. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their different schemes, their different plans, and some things work most of the time. Some of them don't work as much, and it's all based on your team and your personnel too. So you have to throw that into play. But like I said, the game of basketball is evolving at the same time. So things are changing, rules are changing. So I think that keeps it fun. The game's getting better and better.
One of the things we get to see is you doing your individual work and like Vince is the guy that you've been working with. What is the main benefit that you get out of the extra after, say, a practice, a shoot around that carries over into the game?
Just using imagination. Vince has some good stuff with him, for being a big man. But I told him we need to throw him in there, have him set some screens. He's good in the DHOs, and he has a high IQ for the game. So it's been a pleasure working with him.
When you first, I guess when they pair guys up, are you making the call, Cal, this guy, or does the good coach say, okay?
You just vibe it out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just vibe it out.
How much has your pregame shooting routine changed from when you entered the league?
I'd say it changes a little bit each and every year. Usually a week or two before preseason starts, I'll try to come up with something. It's only 15, 20 minutes, depending on how many shots I'm making, but I like to get a nice little sweat, get going.
How valuable is that time just to get into the right mindset?
Yeah, I think getting in the right mindset is more important than the actual shots. It's hard to emulate the game, so the more you can zone out and actually imagine yourself in game-like situations, the better.
How valuable do you think this time is going to be for Oso, just with Nurk out, getting more time? What are you kind of expecting from him?
Yeah, experience is the best teacher. He's already ahead of the curve with his IQ, so he understands the game. But it's a joy to be on the floor with him. The ball hops around. He's a lob threat. I threw a lob to him last game. That was refreshing. But he's fun. He's fun to play with, man. Young, youthful energy.
And then just getting back to the 15,000, I think one reason why fans appreciate you so much is, besides going through the ups and downs, is you seem to enjoy living in Arizona. When you came here, did it take a while to get to that point, or was it something that you just felt good with from the start?
It took like July and August to pass by. And then after that, I was good to go. Yeah.
But you got through the summer months, you're like, this is so bad.
It's the best place ever. That's how I feel.
I know you drive with the top down in your car. Do people recognize you when you're at stoplights or anything?
A little bit. Sometimes. I'll say what's up, keep it moving.
I think by taking pictures.
We'll see if anything services.
Thank you.